Find f of -3, f of 3, and f of 6 for the piecewise function shown in the graph below. So, in order to evaluate a function, we generally think that we have to have something like 3x minus 5 or something involving x's and constants, but that's not necessarily the case. If you have a graph, that's just as good, or actually even better, because not only do you know the x values, but you also know the y values that they're associated with already, because you can just read them from the graph. So just keep in mind, y values are defined by taking some function f and plugging in an x. And that's how we get our coordinates, x, y, on a graph. So if I want to evaluate f of -3, for instance, I have an x of -3, but I just need to know what the y value is. So when x is -3, here's the point on the graph, and it has a y value of 2. So -3, 2 is my coordinate, so the y value is what f of x is. So that tells me the answer is 2. Similarly, f of 3, we're looking for the y value associated. Now, the thing you want to be careful of here is it looks like there's 2 separate points that you could put. But when you have an open circle like this, it means the graph is undefined there. And if it's undefined at that point, we don't even consider it. We only consider the function defined at solid circles or along curves. So f of 3 is, we find this point here, which is located at 3, -4. So f of 3 is -4. And likewise, f of 6, we find x equals 6, come down to where that's located on the y, and read that point off. So f of 6 in this case is -7.